Hi everyone, today I've got a couple of very large boxes to unbox from Bluetti, and this is their backpack 2 for their hands-free to power station. And I'm going to be reviewing this here on YouTube. It's going to be a YouTube exclusive review from me, and yeah, let's first get the backpack out of its box. And it's a big backpack, actually. Quite a large backpack, and some of their advertising material shows this being used for like actual hiking, like backpacking, overnight backpacking possibly. So I'm really excited maybe to test out doing that. But it's going to be pretty cold here since it is October, and nights are going to be pretty chilly, but yeah, that's a pretty substantial backpack there. Nice materials. Feels pretty rugged actually. Lots of pockets, I like to see that. Buckles for different sections. You could certainly strap things in between there too. Open that up. Yeah, some organization in there. And next up here, we got a Velcro closing pouch here, which is reasonably large. And some loops here you can hook things on. Then you have a top pouch right here, and this, you can see, is about the size of the other two. I would say the lowest one is the largest exterior pouch. And there's a lot of exterior organization that's nice to see there. Underneath you have a couple of straps here. You could easily fit a sleeping pad underneath here. And you've got water bottle holsters on either side, and these sort of rubberized patches here, and those are for later. Well, this is where the battery pack goes in this rear compartment. But for now, we have, looks like a combination lock on top. So that's kind of cool. So you can actually clip something in there and lock it. I'll go into more detail on what all this is in the review, but this looks like you're intended to be able to lock something onto the top of the pack here. We're going to look in this front pouch here, and this looks like it'd be great. Oh, we got a ton of organizational space in there. Wow. Lots of different pouches. You've got a zippered one on top. These other ones which are, you can stick something in there. Two big zipper things on the front, so ton of potential for organization there. You could also, I think, easily fit a laptop in there. There's a strap. You use that to hold a laptop down. And it's nice. This front here has enough cushioning that it would protect something delicate in there. These are just my first impressions taking it out of the box. So I will have more details in my full review. That's what this is. There's another zipper here. Huh. Oh, okay. So that... Huh. Oh, okay, so this whole front pouch here can kind of extend outward, so it's actually kind of expandable. So then the very front pouch out here, if I can find that zipper again. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's the interior. So zip that back up. Here, this one. So now this whole pocket is much larger. This actually expands. You could fit a lot more in here. You could, theoretically, I think you could fit like gear for an overnight trip in there, and including the straps and the exterior pouches. I think it's perfectly feasible that you could go for like an overnight, even a couple day backpacking trip with this thing. So, as long as you pack light. And we'll zip that back up. It all collapses, so it's not too huge and bulky. if you just want it as a day pack. I actually have a camera bag that does something similar, a hip pouch that expands for different sizes of lenses. So we're going to look in the top here. Nope, that's the back pouch. Okay. This is the main compartment where, with all the organization for your camera gear. As you can see, it's quite spacious. There's a lot of room in here. You have these customizable dividers here. I don't think there's quite enough room that I could fit my Z9 with my 800mm lens in here, but definitely with the 72 to 200 lens and a bunch of extra lenses. Typically, you know, there's easily enough room in here for everything that I take on a backpacking trip or a day hiking trip, which is quite a lot. I take a lot of camera gear along on pretty much any excursion. Thank you, Scuppers. Thank you. Thank you. Lie down. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Don't get it all dirty before I have a chance to photograph it. Okay? Okay, can you just... Yeah. So, as you can see here, you've also got just a pouch here with a Velcro strap. And you can stick things in there. And it's... Since this is separated so much from both the back and the front, your delicate camera gear is very well protected. It's definitely the most secure container here. And I'd like to point out something. Thank you again. You are so much help. You are so much help, Scuppers. You are so much help. Yes. Yes. No. No! Sit. Good dog. Good dog. I think I have a treat for you here. Here's a treat. Good boy. Now stay. We'll close that up. But I want to show off really quick that all these zippers are weather sealed. Those are actually very well weather sealed zippers. I think you could definitely count on this thing to keep your gear dry in a rainstorm. Of course, I'll have to see about that. Given that this is Western Washington, I will no doubt be taking it backpacking, or at least hiking, in a rainstorm, or at least on a day where there will be rain. Now, for the very back pouch here, it only zips partway down there, but this is where we're going to insert the battery into it. And then that will become accessible through these side here we go. Here we go. So this is why this is rubberized and perforated. That's so you can stick power cables through this while it's closed and charge your devices while you're hiking, actually. And I wonder if this is where you attach a solar panel, because I know there is a solar panel that's supposed to go with this, or at least you're supposed to be able to mount a solar panel on it somehow. Don't quote me on that, though. Again, I need to look over the documentation again. But anyway, you have this back container here. It zips up from the side there. You can access it that way, or from the top. You insert it via the top, I think. And you have the same deal on the other side. And just before we get to the battery, you're going to take a quick look at the straps here. Right away, I'm noticing that they are nicely padded. You know, it's not the thickest padding I've ever seen, but it feels comfortable. And the back is this breathable mesh padding. Overall, I think this will be a very comfortable pack. Of course, I'll have to put that to the test. But as you can see, you have a mounting plate here, where your standard clip-on action camera mount can sit. That's nice to see. That's have that built in. You have rings to attach whatever you need. It has clips across the chest, and at the waist you have two quite large pouches that again have weather sealed zippers. In fact, pretty much every zipper on this thing that I can see is really nicely weather sealed. So this is definitely meant to be able to be out in the rain. Oh, and here's the rain cover. So it comes with a rain cover, and we'll just put that on really quick. Take a look. Oh, that's a nice rain cover, actually. I like this rain cover. See, it goes over the whole pack really easily. Some rain covers I've encountered are a little bit difficult to get on, but this one goes on right away, peels off really quick, And then we can just fold it up and stow it away in here. And that's definitely something you want to reuse in seriously wet conditions, because you really don't want to get a giant lithium-ion battery wet, or your camera gear for that matter. Electronics generally don't go very well with water. And one thing I'm also noticing there in regards to that is that these this panel here, these are all kind of designed so it looks like water should just run off of this surface, and anything falling from above should just run down and not go inside. So I like to see that. So I think that pretty much covers everything on the backpack here. There's probably some details that I'm missing. Oh, there's a little bit of instructions here for the lock on the top. Doesn't say what the lock is used for. So yeah, I will have to actually go and look that up. We're going to set the pack aside over here, and now we have the party trick of this whole backpack, which is the hands-free 2 portable power station. And this is quite a large, heavy power station. It is that's going to be a lot of weight to carry, but it should provide you with a lot of power for all your devices. You won't have to worry about running out of juice with this thing. You've got instructions there. Quality control passed, apparently. That's cool, good to see. Set those aside for now. Got some accessories in this box here. Oh, it's like power cable adapters here. This is the cord you'd probably use to charge it right here. Our wall socket, some hardware there. Make sure we don't lose that. What? You get yourself stuck over there. Okay, eat the blackberries. Yes, we don't want the blackberries there. You can trim those for me. And here it is. Whoops. I don't want to drop it. Do not want to drop it. Hey, let's get you untangled here, okay? He's got to be on the leash because he's in a lot of trouble and I don't want him chasing birds. So that's why he's wandering around on the leash. Okay. So, there it is. And that's quite a chunky piece of hardware. You can see you got the screen here. You can power it on really quick. He has 55% battery, and you've got all your statistics there. And a whole lot of controls. Input. Let's see, these are outputs. You got DC output, PV input. So, that's where you would plug in the solar panel. And you've got more. You've got a AC 120 volt outlet on the top there. So you can plug a laptop into this thing and run a laptop or a computer or a lot of different things right off of this thing, and there's your AC input right there. And next step is to put it in the backpack. So just unzip this, clear off some space here, and I don't think it matters which way you put it in, but put it in facing forward. That kind of makes sense, right? And it's in. Fits nice and snugly. There's actually even some room up on top. Now we can take a look at these zippers on the side, and we will see that you have easy access to all the ports right there. So you can very easily get in there, charge your devices, route your cables through there, and charge very easily while you're hiking. So now we're going to see how comfortable it is with that battery on there. Unbuckle that. Unbuckle the waist strap. So, there we are. We'll just adjust these straps here. Very easy strap adjustment, actually. Tighten that down. Oh. Come on, silly creature. All right. There we go. Adjustments to make to the how everything fits together. I'm gonna be eaten by the silly dog. Hey there, Skeppers. Okay, so this pack is actually quite comfortable. It's a very heavy battery, but inside of the pack, it very much reduced the feeling of weight that I have from it. Of course, I don't have all my camera gear in here. I don't have all the hiking gear that I would normally put in a backpack, so that will definitely add to the weight. But just from what I'm observing here, based on the weight of lifting the battery with my hands and how much less of a burden it is in the pack, it just shows that the pack is distributing. It just shows that the pack is distributing the weight very evenly and making it easier to handle. So I'm very confident that I'll be able to carry a heavy load of gear in this pack. And you know, the pack is so nice that honestly, I would use the pack without the battery if I needed extra space, and perfectly happily. It's not too big and bulky of a pack that, you know, that it causes me to be awkward having it on there. Of course, you can, if you expanded it all the way and really filled it up, then it would obviously get more bulky and awkward. But just the foundational pack here is, I think, very sleek and compact, which is quite nice. And overall, my impressions of the Bluetti Handsfree 2 backpack and power station are very positive. I'm really looking forward to putting this pack through the paces, taking it out on the trail with Scuppers here. He's a really nice hiking companion. And, you know, seeing what this backpack and power station are capable of. Maybe I'll have to go out in the backcountry and do some writing on my laptop using the power station there. So, you know, because it should provide quite a few hours of power even for a fairly powerful laptop. Anyway, it's getting dark here, and time for me to head inside. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see y'all again next time. Bye!